In the late 50s and early 60s, demand for electricity was high, and Alabama Power directed flow from the Coosa River in order to get as much generating capacity as possible from Weiss Dam. 20 miles of the river were bypassed from the original river system, eliminating most of the flow to that section of the river. Now a portion of that flow has been restored. Once supporting the greatest freshwater snail fauna in the world, the river was home to a mussel which was listed under the Endangered Species Act.
The species of interest here, the only species federally listed under the Act, is the southern clubshell mussel. The southern clubshell and all freshwater mussel species pretty much are dependent upon flowing water. They don't survive in impounded waters where water is backed up, they warm up, water quality degrades, oxygen is no longer in the water, is high enough to support these populations.
In a process that has taken years, Alabama Power worked with stakeholders to reestablish flow, which will improve water quality, habitat, and recreation along the restored section of the river.
So this flow, this oxygenated flow that's coming out of Weiss Dam will now support those. And it'll not only support the southern clubshell, but the 30 or 40 other species that potentially could occur here in the Weiss bypass.
It took good people to come together with a common purpose to kind of make this happen. And the reality of it is, seeing it happen is very exciting.
Today's effort is a culmination of years of work on behalf of biologists, fisheries biologists, wildlife biologists, environmental specialists within environmental affairs at Alabama Power, as well as hydro relicensing experts, folks within corporate real estate and forestry. And outside of Alabama Power, we've worked with many of our regulatory agencies and environmental groups, stakeholders. Those include the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, Alabama Department of Environmental Management, Auburn University, as well as the Weiss Lake Improvement Association, and several environmental groups within the state and the region to return flows to this section of the river. We're excited about the opportunities for the fish and the wildlife as a result of that.